Well, it says we're live, people. I have two of my legendary friends here. I have my good buddy, the Brick Sloth, obviously, and I have my good buddy, Solo Brick Builder, from over here, you know, the Anti-Hate Boris Club and all the rest of it. We're not doing politics tonight, guys. We're not doing politics, but yeah.
Too late for that.
So how's everyone's weekend been?
Yeah, all right. Just been a lot of decorating, a lot of moving around. You can see everything's getting empty.
Yep. Listen, you're not sending it all over to Hive, are you? Because he's emptying his Lego room as well. What's going on here? Tell me.
Yeah. we're swapping each other's lives over.
Oh, I see. You're moving to America. You're abandoning me now. I see how it is.
Well, yeah. They get all the sunshine over there, don't they? So,
yeah. But Solo, listen, you can go to America, buddy, but unless you've got one of these hats, you know what I mean? Hey, it's 101, baby. It came from the Sloth. The Mary Jane put the dots on it for me. Oh, I couldn't be more happy with it. I haven't took it off. Look. Oh, look. How you doing, Charlie? Welcome.
Thank you. Just running out for some darts. I'll be back at the house in a minute.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Stay with us, buddy. You know.
All right.
Just a little stream for a Sunday night, you know. Who's your stream last night was pretty wild. Everybody was getting plushies out.
Did bring my plushie with me.
Well, I only have one plushie, and look, my plushie is the best plushie.
Oh, it's a good plushie.
Because it's my good buddy Brick Sloth with a big smile on the face. Look at that. Now that is a plushie that anybody would be proud to have and proud to represent. That is my buddy Brick Sloth, who sits in my Lego room every day. Every time I come in here, I say, hello, little sloth, how you doing? Then I switch the computer on and get ready for my day. You know, don't you dare say a word. Mrs. Brett wants more children. I said, no, I've got myself a sloth now. I'm happy with that. I said, it don't take much looking after. It pretty much lays around all day, you know?
Oh, Brett. Love it. I could quite believe that as well. It's like you just walk past your missus and just straight down like, Sloth, how you doing? Ooh.
You said it, buddy. You said it. Pretty much. I did say
nothing to me or anything. No.
I just want to do a little plug here, Solo. I hope you don't mind. I see that you put your Kobe video up earlier. If for what reason anybody that ends up watching or anybody that ends up watching it back, how you doing, Lego Loser? Hi. Will you please go and watch Solo with this Kobe? Because I tell you what, I am not one for other brand Legos. But I sat and watched his video. So if I can sit and watch it and I'm against anything but Lego, then it's got to be a good video. So please, if you have not seen Solo's video on his latest build, please go and give it a like and a comment and tell him that Brett's build sent, yeah? And he's got to stop making trains and stop making planes and start making trains. I will get it out right. That one was a tongue twister. So you got to give me
no problem there, Brett. I will stop making trains and making planes. That's no problem.
Stop making planes and start buying trains. That is the key.
I can tell you this now, Brett. Right? You see these sets behind me.
Well, there's nothing wrong with planes if they're in a vintage Lego airport Sloth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all I can tell you now, this here, what you see behind me. So I've got the USS Enterprise, I've got the B-17 or 25, and I've got the whatever the hell this Lego set is down here. I can't see it because I have angle. That is all I've got in the flat now. All my boxes are now in storage. It's all going in the storage.
Wow, Jack Stone plane. That is flexing. Jack Stone plane is flexing.
People were making fun of Jack Stone on other channels. I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I am not ashamed of it.
Too, but
I have this one, I have one more.
Well, it's not just that. You know, you've got one over here that's got to come over yet. So I've got that plane for you as well, that white and blue one, wherever it is.
Has Bluegrass turned into a chair by any chance?
He's gone to get some cigarettes, Solo. What's up, Red? How you doing?
Shiny turbine.
Yeah, no, that's cool, Sloth. And as Sloth would know, because we were chattering last night, I've just ordered the 4+ airport set, Solo, the new one.
All right. So
Mrs. Brett,
is that your challenger bill for the month then, is it?
Buddy, right, do you know what? Another comment like that, not only will you get timed out, but then we will turn this into a train stream where I sacrifice very rare Star Wars figures for my train to run over them. So do not go.
Brett, if you see how I treat my figures, you would have to do more than that.
You want to know why I went to 4+ airport?
No, because I don't look at that. To be honest, I don't really look at those sets. I really looked at
Well,
Lego.
no, neither do I as a rule, Solo. Neither do I as a rule. Mrs. Brett gave me a budget. She said, right, you can get a couple of bits because you haven't had no Lego for a while. Now, ideally, the set I want is it that Andrea's house, the new friend's house that's just come out? But it was a little bit above my price range. Right. So I said to Mrs. Brett, I said, you know the new city house that Greg built, Solo, the one with the electric car?
Yeah.
I was offered that, and I don't like it, mate. I actually don't like that house. So what I done was I said to Mrs. Brett, as I was going through the pages looking at stuff, I see the airport set, and I also see a Lego pillow. Now, I will tell you a secret. Yes, I am a 40-year-old man. I hold my hands up to this. I sleep with a Lego pillow. Yes, I do. And I'm proud of it. Well, anyway, the baby keeps going mad over my pillow. Every time he sees it, it's got Emmett on it. He goes, demand. And he gets all hyped. So I said to Mrs. Brett, I said, look, if you'll get me, that's the one there. That's it, Solo. That's the one I got, buddy.
The plane looks pretty cool.
What's up, Who's? You have got a link if you want to join. I just thought it's different, Solo. It's something I haven't had. So I selected that set, and then they had this pillow on there. So I said to Mrs. Brett, I said, if I have that set, which is under my budget, will you order the baby the Lego pillow? She went, yeah, that's a fair deal then. So she's ordered him his own Lego pillow, which he's now going to sleep with. I got an airport set, so everyone's a winner.
You sure you're going to be able to build that, Brett? That looks complicated.
I know. I mean, you know.
That's gonna push you to your limits, that will. To be fair though, it looks all right. I mean, the plane, it looks chunky and the wings look a little bit stumpy, but it looks all right. I mean, a man of your talents would be able to stretch those wings out a little bit longer as well, wouldn't you? So
Solo, don't even go there. Look, I'm going to get them now. Just because you said that.
What's that? Man of your talents or stretching wings? Which part?
These are the wings. I've got wings already, look.
Oh, okay.
So I can definitely make it. Oh, look. Who have we got there, Sloth? Is that an alien or is that Groot? I can't see.
It's Greedo.
Star Wars.
Oh, it's Star Wars.
Clover, the non-binary lesbian alien.
There you go. Sloth knows what they are. Sloth knows.
If anyone wants me to look at anything for them, just let me know and I'll have a little look.
I suppose I should really switch cameras and show everyone what I'm up to, shouldn't I?
Now, what was that one? What's its backstory?
Which one's that?
The one, the pink hair. That's like vampirist.
Her name is
Pinky
Troy.
McGowan.
Her name is Troy.
just Troy.
I used to have a friend with that same name.
Yep.
He wasn't a very nice person, though.
Indiana Troy. How about that?
was.
I know it looks like I'm doing gymnastics here. I'm actually not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the track. Trying to get the track set up. Tommy Lee wants to race trains tomorrow.
Good lads. Good lads.
Oh dear. So it's not easy when you have to lean across a table to put things in.
Oh yeah, Brett.
Why did I not think of this before I built? Why do you not think of these things first, Brett?
Brett, can I just ask you or anyone else in the panel, how's my stream feed going? Because I'm still messing around with the camera. I just want to make sure it's still working all right.
Yeah, no, you look clear as day, buddy.
Good.
Number 10 sounds perfect, picture's perfect.
Picture perfect. Good. Brilliant.
I can even tell that you look absolutely shattered. That's how clear it is.
Yeah. 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 I'm there, and I've got one hell of a day ahead of me tomorrow as well, so it's gonna be good times.
Oh, buddy, I got a whole week ahead of me. Don't go there. Oh man. I was
God, that's fucking
meant to get up and do the bike today, and I didn't do it.
Oh, Brett, what are you doing to me, man? Come on.
We took Mrs. Brett's daughter home. On the way home, Tommy went, and then he went,
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Bless him.
Underage.
Yeah. Well, the travel sickness doesn't come from me because I don't get travel sick, so I know that for a fact. I've driven halfway up the blinking country, so I definitely know that for a fact.
Well, I'll definitely tell you now for a fact, so I sure as hell ain't. Sometimes I wish I do, so I don't have to drive so far. No, I can only do 20 miles. That's my limit.
Can you imagine that? Yes, I'm an engineer. Yes, I've got a full driving license, but I can't drive your vehicle because I get travel sick.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. Building trains. I mean, you know that Hoosier Bricks? He always claims that he's doing trains. I was on his stream last night. I didn't see one train other than the one I had out. Shots fired. Shots fired. I am getting there though, slowly. Just takes time. I need parts as well. I always need parts. I hate that. I always need parts.
Oh mate, I need room. I mean, I must admit now, I have got plenty of room. Let me tell you, I've got plenty of room, and I cannot use it for anything because I've been told
No.
No.
Is this a part solo where you've got to make your house look
As presentable,
exponentially bigger than it is?
yeah, yeah. I mean, mate, if I actually showed you around here, this room is empty. There's probably an echo that you'll probably sounds hollow through this place. It is pretty empty. The only parts that I've got my two little shelves here, and I've got the big shelf there because the router goes up there, and then what's behind me, everything else is empty. It's all gone. I mean, I'll give you a quick little squeeze round. I mean, that is it. That's no Lego anywhere. It's all gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now there's even no Lego because you're moving, or Mrs. Solo got fed up that you didn't buy her the Disney castle and she's left.
I'd like to say it's the other one, Brett, but unfortunately not. No, we are trying to.
I'll be back.
Okay, buddy. Okay. I'm just clipping in bits of track. I'm not going to stress myself because I am still ill. I'm just taking it nice and slow, but I thought I'd try it live tonight for a change. Have a few of my buddies on.
I'll stay for 15 more minutes because, like I said, obviously I've got to get up early in the morning. And
It's cool, buddy. Like I say, I've got to get up. Not only have I got Facebook Marketplace deals to deal with, I've also got Tommy Lee to look after. Plus, I've also got the motorbike to fix. Yeah.
My heart bleeds.
like you said, buddy, yeah, this week's going to be a busy week for me.
Oh, it's gonna be
Definitely.
It's gonna be pretty hectic. That's no lie.
Do you know, it sounds really stupid, Solo, but do you know what I miss the most? Because we're allowed out tomorrow, aren't we, technically?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
buddy, I can't wait to go in and get all of this cut off. Look.
Yeah.
That's-
Mine's the same. I'm exactly the same as you. But I'm going to do something out of the ordinary because we are allowed out tomorrow. I am going to stop off at Legoland Windsor just on my way home. Slide into the Lego shop there. I want that bloody shuttle, and I don't want to buy it on Lego.com because I know it's going to take about 6 years to get to me. So I kind of want to build it before my birthday. So yeah, and I know my missus, she ain't going to buy it for me. So I might actually even stop off at Smith's as well while I'm out and about. I do work, you know. I don't just stop off at shops all the time.
Yeah.
But
The contract says full time, but what it really means is part time when you're in the Lego store. Yeah.
I don't even know where I'm ending up tomorrow. I mean, I could be anywhere.
Yeah, you could be next door to me, buddy, and you don't even know it.
Yeah, I could be. Yeah, I could very well be. But yeah, I mean, we've been talking about going on holiday, but we're just kind of like, what's the point? You know, it's just like you got to spend £100 to get, the swab thingy. I'm not vaccinated yet, so I can't go away anywhere unless I've got the bloody passport. It's going to cost £200. So it's just like, it's going to cost us more than it's like actually worth. And plus, it's what I keep telling one of my mates, because he loves going abroad. He absolutely loves going abroad, and call me a miserable bastard. But I'm just like, you go abroad, all right, you relax for a week, but then you come back more exhausted than you went out. I don't
Either that, or you come back and you think, "Fuck me, I've just had a banging holiday. Why have I come back to this poop?"
Exactly. Yeah, it's. I mean, I remember when we went over to Tenerife a couple of. Well, it was quite a long time ago. Actually. It was a long time ago. We went over to Tenerife, and I came back to this shithole, and just like, oh god. And it's like I speak to my nan, and she's going, "Well, you'll soon get sick and tired of it over there." I was like, "I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. Gorgeous weather." Lovely scenery. All right, yes, there is a volcano looming over top of you, which adds to the excitement. But, hey, good times. Mount Tiny hasn't blown up in the last 20 years, so... Hey.
You know what, Solo? I'll tell you a secret, buddy. Other than the turnaround to France, I've never left this country.
No, man. Hey, Lee. Hello.
How you doing, Miss Bricks of Fun? If you would like to join, I'm going to throw the link in the chat. You are more than welcome. I do have the link here ready as well, because I am a fed.
Come on, we're taking the piss out of trains. Come on board.
Wait, you carry on. You carry on, and we'll have a Star Wars burning ceremony.
Bring it on.
Charlie, you know them really rare figures that Solo said you've got? We got to catch fire to them.
I think Charlie's got enough sense that he wouldn't do that.
I agree, but it's Star Wars, Solo. You forget that. Star Wars.
Yeah, well, I think if Charlie's still there, I think he'll know that if he wanted to retire in the next 30 or 40 years, that could be a nice retirement money pot. That could
You're
be.
joking, yeah? Charlie's not allowed to retire.
Oh, was he not? No, I'm in the same club as him then. I'm in the same club as him.
Well, that's it, People will say to me, and you've heard this, Solo, don't you ever sleep, Brett? And I say, I sleep when I'm dead. Plenty of time to do that. Life's for living, mate. And the more time
when I was with the last company I was at, the amount of sleep I actually had would probably, a lot of people were probably borderline on insanity. Because you imagine, some days you're sleeping in the back of a van or whatever. It's not comfy. It's really cold, and you spend more time awake, listening to. I have no idea what some of the things I've heard, man. Is being weird.
People driving past. I don't think it matters when you're trying to get to sleep. Everything keeps you awake.
Yeah,
everything.
It's shite. Let me tell you, it was shite. And I don't have to put up with that in this company. I do drive there, and if she tells me I've got another job and it's getting late, how much more are you going to pay me? Well, no more. All right, bizarre. I'm going home. But to be fair,
definitely that, buddy. I'll be honest with you. I got off Hoosier Stream this morning at 5:30, UK time. By 11:30, the kids were jumping on the ceiling above my bedroom. So that's how much sleep
Same as
I've
me,
had.
mate. Apart from the only difference is my daughter's come on here. She knows how to use the remote. Bosh straight on Netflix. Peppa Pig on the TV. Hit the soundbar. Max it out. Wakes the entire block of flat up. Great, thanks. And she come into our bedroom and then switch our TV on to the same bloody channel. I'm like, you little bitch, go to bed. God. Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Like, you know, Tom's been good today. Apart from having the accident in the car, which couldn't be helped, he's been as good as gold. And he normally misbehaves when his brothers and sisters go because they've all gone to their dads. But he's been really chilled today, hence why I'm down here, even though I'm still half dying, trying to get the chuddy track ready for him tomorrow. You know, I brought him down earlier, and I said, you have to look with the eyes. And when I tell him this, Solo, he always points to his eyes. I said, no hands, and he points to the hands, and then he shakes his head. He is learning really quickly from me, and I love it. I absolutely love every bit of it.
Yeah,
You
fair
know?
play.
He says,
Yeah,
Daddy, chuddy car, my chuddy car. And I say, yeah, you have to let Daddy build it so that tomorrow we can race Daddy train and your train. Oh, yeah, Daddy, he goes. Oh, yeah, he's running gas. He's like, I'm going to race you, Dad, and you're going to lose. I'm like, oh.
I was speaking to one of my friends downstairs. You know that National Geographic boat that I've got, you know, that big bastard one. All right, yeah, it is a bit of an expensive set to give a 2-year-old. Don't get me wrong. And yeah, it's not something I normally would do. But I had him. It's like, why would you give a 2-year-old a Lego set like that? I was like, why not? You know, she doesn't have all the small bits, you know, all the small little niggly bits. She's got the bridge and she's got the bit that floats. But the thing is, though, she knows not to kind of pick it up and then just kind of pull bits off it. You know, she pulls it apart, and I've got to put it back together again. But it's never like, oh God, I've got to get the instruction manual out and work out. It all goes back together, and I'll just bodge it together. And it's just, you know, it's just like, oh well, it's not really for her, is it? I was like, oh, it is, because I'm not into Lego City. You know, it's not really, yeah.
You know, you've got
was
that one to go with it when you can be bothered to get off your backside and come and get it. All you got to do is have a cup of tea or coffee. That's it. It's just a cup of tea or coffee, and you get a free Lego set. That is exclusive only to Solo. I do not want to wake up tomorrow morning to see half of England parked outside my house. But yeah,
I will make it down to you very, very soon, Brett. I have no.
Well, it's not that, buddy. Even if you don't, if I get the bike fixed soon, you won't have no chance because I'll turn up at your house.
That's fine, man. Anyone is welcome. Anyone is welcome.
Listen, as long as you make tea like you're supposed to, we're good. We are good.
I am the king of tea, mate. I am the.
I want to say hello to the woodshop teacher. There is a link in the chat, people. If you'd like to join, please join and say hello. We're just chilling this evening. Sloth's a little bit busy. Charlie's just gone indoors. It's just me and Solo at the moment, but the other two will be back. And I can have up to 6. So there are 2 more spaces if people would like to join. Obviously, I sent out quite a few invites to people at the spare of the moment. And as I was saying to Solo, we was, about a minute out from the stream starting, weren't we, talking? And I'm like, right, we're going live in 3, 2, 1. But I just thought I'd come on, say hello. You know, it was nice to stream the other day. We had Charlie on again and whatnot, and I had M Productions on and whatnot, and that was just a little stream where I found out my good friend Hoosier Bricks, who's supposed to be my good friend, wasn't even subscribed to my channel, eh? Calls himself a friend and he wasn't even subscribed, eh? I don't know.
Points.
Mind you, if you've seen how long it takes him to build a set, it's not surprising. Will the real M Productions please stand up?
Sounds like a packet of crisps.
Yeah, that sounded like interference, M.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of interference.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, no, M's got a fix. M's a good lad, and I give M both barrels Saturday morning Solo, and I hold my hands up to this. I am a moderator in the Dora Build stream, I always have been, because I met Adora Builds the first summer 72-hour stream before she was big.
Yeah.
And somebody came in claiming to be M Productions and really upset Adora Builds to the point where Adora Builds was in tears solo. Now, I do not like bullies of any kind.
No.
And if at any time of the day or night they watch my stream and they think that they want to come and have it out with me about being a bully, I am more than happy to dish my address and my mobile number out to these people, because I will fight them. I do not like people that bully people.
No.
So naturally, when this was happening Saturday, the first thing I did, being that M Productions is a friend of mine, he comes on Hoosier's stream, he's been on my stream, he spends this laugh, you know. Sometimes M can be a little bit over the top, but when Adora got upset, I messaged him and I said, listen, buddy, I'm about to lose all respect for you for what you're saying. And M messaged me back and said, Brett, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in somebody else's stream. 2 minutes later, M come into Adora Build's stream and turned around and said, I do apologise. Somebody is using my name and trying to tarnish my reputation. At which point, of course, then I stopped giving M Productions both barrels. But M was very cool and reasonable about it. So, M, if you're still watching, you're on the up and up, buddy. Just keep it going, all right? Because you are gaining respect. And when we find out who these people are that want to do the second accounts, because they're keyboard cowboys that have not got the nerve to use their own name and say it, then what I shall do is I shall have a word with a friend of mine and make sure that the next time they are online, their computer gets a very nasty virus that will probably cost them near on £1,000 to fix. So if you're a bully and you like picking on people, just know that my friend happens to create computer viruses. Now, with the amount of emails everybody gets on the regular, I don't think you'd be able to pick his one out from any others. So if you're a bully and I find out about you and you have a nice computer, you might as well throw it on the floor and jump on it. Because if you don't, and I find out that you bully anyone I know or care about, I will send you a virus. And if that's not good enough, then I'll send it to your home network so that if you are a child, your parents get a virus as well.
Sounds like I missed something.
Just calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down.
Woosa, woosa, woosa.
Namaste. Namaste.
And who's your bricks? Have you got a problem with your finger? Did you swallow Viagra and it get stuck as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch things real quick. Be right back.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. He's gonna switch devices. He's on the mobile. He's going on the tablet, I think. Yeah.
Fair dinkums. Fair dinkums.
I like that. Old Hoosier Bricks not coming in here. Come on, Master Builder. You want to vote the bird, then you can partake. In you come on.
All right, you beautiful bastards. I'm gonna have to sod off because yeah.
Okay, buddy. Take it easy. Thank you for popping in. You know I appreciate it.
Anytime, man. I always try to jump on anyone that sends me an invite. You know, I love chatting, love jumping on, talk about Lego, Toby.
Just as you're going, your pictures got very grainy.
Oh well, bollocks then. I have no idea. Give up.
If you can't win, just give up. It's easier.
Exactly. I mean, I'm looking on StreamYards and it looks fine on my screen. It looks like clear and crisp, all that crap. Oh, just as I leave.
Yeah.
That's twice now that's happened to me.
Yay!
Well,
Sure.
you know what to do, Solo. When you go into work
Finally,
tomorrow,
on a stream with us, laugh. Yes.
when you're at work tomorrow, Solo, walk around going. They'll be like, "Go home, buddy." Oh well,
Yeah.
you know, if I'm going to sit and build Kobe and get paid for it, who am I to argue?
Do that. And plus, I'm on full payroll now as well.
Oh, big
Oh,
guns.
yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
take care, buddy.
All right. Oh, hello, Brixine as well. See you, Miss Brits of
Yeah.
Who's a Brits. One day I will stream with Who's a
Hey.
Brits. I will get back in
Hi, Miss
streaming.
Bricks of Fun.
Anyway, catch all you beautiful people later. Take care. Oh God.
What's your
Okay.
teacher? I see your
What?
Instagram post today, buddy. Looking very good. Very good. Very
Yeah, right.
impressed. Coming along, buddy. Coming along.
And Lee also commented, and thank you for the nice comment.
Here we go. We got Muttley back. Let's see if he's going to behave. Have you sorted your camera out now, M Productions?
Yeah, my laptop speaker's messed up. So I
Right.
have to change to the phone.
Did you hear what I said, buddy? You are in good points for what happened yesterday on the Dora stream. I confronted you about it straight away, and you, Brett, it wasn't me. And I took your word for it, and I was right to take your word for it.
Yeah.
And I just gave a whole speech, Em, about if I find out who these bullies are. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't like people upsetting the female AFOLs. It's not fair. Us males can take it, but the females are a little bit more sensitive. And when
Well, not necessarily, but Adora built.
And anybody
Why
who makes
would
Ruth
anybody
cry
want to
deserves to
bully
get stomped
her?
on.
She's such a wonderful person. Why bully her?
well, this is it, and this is what made
Yeah.
me question it yesterday, Woodshop Teacher, because Adora Builds has always sung M Productions praises, and M will tell you he's been in most streams with me with Adora Builds, and M knows that I will not take any messing about. So when I saw the comments go up yesterday, and this is the first time I've admitted this, I wasn't actually watching the screen. It's only when Adora Builds' voice changed that I was working on the castle and I turned to look and see. And with that, then I started with the banhammer. Of course, I messaged them straight away and said, Em, what the frick are you doing? And Em's like, this isn't me. Now, I respect that because M was actually in somebody else's stream and a couple of people verified that later on in the day. But I didn't need the verification because when M said, this is not me, Brett, I believe M for that. Especially as M did good the other day. The other day, Hoosier had a full house. M Productions was in the panel. Haley come on and M turned around and said, it's okay, I understand Haley's a regular. I'll drop out and let Haley in. Now that to me warrants big respect. So you are in our good books, Em. Everybody has been made aware of the fake. And like I said, if we can find out who it is, I will have some swift words for these people because I don't like keyboard warriors coming on here hurting people that I care about. My Lego community means the world to me. It's basically like my real life family. If you mess with my children in real life, you mess with me. And if you mess with my Lego family, it's the same rules. I don't care if they're in different countries, different ages. I don't care about that. If you are my friend and I care about you, I will protect you. That is the way I am. And for that reason, M's allowed in. M knows that. M knows that M has to behave. But M also knows that me, Hoosier, Haley, and everybody else knows it wasn't M yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to get across because M is not a bad child. But whoever's doing this clearly needs a whack from their parent, or if they're a parent, needs to whack themselves because you do not pick on people less than you. I'm sorry. We are all equal. And if anybody says different to that, well, go and stand on your own because we are all human. We are all born. We all pass. You know, why can't we just all get on? You know?
Sure.
It's not like we're asking for much. We just want people with like-minded loves, i.e. the Lego, in our group. Now, these people that want to bring hate, you know, go to an island somewhere. We drop a nuke on you. We don't need people like you in the world. Go away.
I don't get why they do it to the
Hey,
smaller
Miss Bricks of Fun,
creators.
thank you for saying that the city is looking good.
Go on, Em.
I don't get why they do it to the smaller creators. Do it to the bigger creators. I
Well,
feel like
Do you know what I think it is, Em? I think that they won't do it to the bigger creators, because if somebody come on and tried to give me the same abuse, even though this is my channel, I would tell them what I think. And if YouTube doesn't like it, then what is YouTube doing, letting people have names of other people's accounts?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? YouTube claim they're not responsible for anything, but hang on. They have the power to remove your account, so they are responsible whether they like it or not. YouTube, if you can hear me and you beg to differ with this, my email's attached to my page. Please send me an email and tell me that I'm wrong. I would like that. But in my eyes, if somebody else comes across with my name and starts bad-mouthing all my friends, you know, my friends would first know that they've never heard me speak about them or to them like that, so they would question it.
First off, we would be pretty sure that it was a fake account, because that would not be you doing something like that.
Exactly, buddy. I wouldn't dream of it. You know, I think we're all equal. And, you know, my motto in life is help your fellow man, not hindrance your fellow man. Do you get what I'm saying? There's enough people out there that put you down through life. I'm not about that. I'm all about the up and up. We go up on my stream, and we don't tolerate people like that. That's why Em's in here today. Because if 1 second I thought that it was Em yesterday, you wouldn't be on it. You wouldn't be on my Instagram. None of that. But I took the time to ask Em, and Em had the answers I needed. And for that reason, hats off to you, Em. Like I say, just keep behaving, and people are noticing, buddy, you know? So...
Speaking of hats off, Brett.
Yes.
I have to ask you a question. Now, I appreciate you built me that hat, but then you took it off. So now your hat's off.
What, you mean the Brett Spields hat? I will be honest
But
with
you never take your hat off.
I will be honest with you. My head was getting very hot. I had to take it off.
That hat says BB, which is Bluegrass Bricks.
Well, it's also Brett Spields.
It's also Blue Bucket Brigade.
Now look, right? Even though I can turn this camera, my blue bucket is currently full. Look, my blue bucket is currently full.
If I
can't
turn this
do it.
camera, yeah, my bucket is full. Oh. Yeah, so. Oh, somebody's got a bucket.
And it's a blue cup, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's a blue Easter basket.
Funnel.
Oh, it's an Easter basket, Charlie. Look, Em's flexing.
Well, now does it fit your head? Now
Yes, it does fit on the head.
well,
Is this acceptable?
that would now for you I'll allow it. because
Appreciate it.
you're bona fide, you are vetted. We appreciate your
Oh, look at the woodshop teacher on his flying horse. Look.
I need one of those
Yeah,
here. Well, see, this is also baseball season. So you missed it last year. That the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals were going to come over there to play a game in their new stadium, their new ball field. Did you get any word of that, Brett?
I did. As I'm going past on the horse.
All right. Well, is that what kind of hat is that? I'm not sure of that hat. That cap. Is that a proper?
I think I've got a skull cap on in Slot City.
Is it proper tricorn?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to send Sloth a top hat, but I don't think I've got many figures that have got top hats on.
Well, it's either that hat or this hat because yes, proper tricorn. You know, we are in the colonies after all. I am.
Charlie with his pirate hat. You know which hat I like, buddy, and you didn't send it to me.
Which remind me, Sloth, I've noticed on the Thestral that you put the wings on a saddle.
Yeah,
Is that
I didn't
because-
know how
is that
else to
because-
get them on.
I figured because I forgot to send you. You need 2 of these clips, one by one, with a clip
Oh,
on
I
top.
figured that out later when I got something else that came with wings that had the little clips, but I didn't realize it at the time. So I went with what I had. Actually, I think your saddle's on backwards at the moment.
I was going to do we have here the Derby Festival, which is the Kentucky Derby race. I don't know. It's a thing. But
Yep.
we have a Pegasus. And I was trying to make something Pegasus for whatever. And then the only solution I could find was there used to be it was the sea cow from Lego Movie, the first one.
Yeah,
And then
Blackbeard
they
shit.
had the cow actually had wings. So I was going to look at that as a solve. Not to say that there's not any other ways to do things. So that was something I looked at. But nice part.
Charlie, did you just say cow?
What's that? Yeah, it's like something. I don't know. I have to look at the instructions to see how they got wings on a cow.
There.
And then the other case would be, how do they make a pig fly, but the pig does not have that saddle feature? So solving problems is solving problems.
Well, there's one in the chat here, Charlie. I'll read it to you. This is Lumberjack Josh. I've been hearing about this so-called bucket brigade.
I know this
But
guy. Oh, don't
well,
listen to a word he says.
I have no bucket. Star, 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 star. Cough, cough, Charlie. Cough.
Well, the bucket's on the way. The bucket's on the way. Next time he's up there.
There we go. Look, top hat. Sloth found one. Banging.
Here's my bread.
That's a proper top hat.
Well, look. My
Is
sick
this
fig
the hat?
got
I
one
thought this
too.
was- yes.
Look, the sick fig and Uncle Joker's ice cream surprise. There he is. Yes, the Joker has got a gun in his hands, guys. I know Lego don't make guns, but you know.
And you mentioned Hoosier yesterday.
Yeah.
I went off my reservation,
Oh.
and I think it was Butt Shop. We were talking to him. I went off reservation. I was in the. And look what I-
Oh.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh. Look. Flexy. What's Charlie been acquiring? Doors.
No, this is just nothing. Well, here's what I had to do. This was a little trick I used at the shop there. So there's a train base in here. You know, one of the crooked ones.
Yeah. Charlie, I've got hundreds of them, buddy. If you wanted one, all you need to do is ask.
Well, I need hundreds of them.
I don't have them in red though.
Oh, well, I don't think they make them in red, but see, I couldn't. So it's like buy the bag, and so this is the $20 bag, and then you have the $5 bag. So, but the train base wouldn't fit in the $20 bag. So then I stuck a $5 bag on top, and I said, well, now that's a $25 bag. Because creative, we solve problems.
That's it. The world
I
creates
did get these
and we solve them.
because I did get some of these, which is
Oh,
because now we have a big not it's not FIFA, it's
FIFA.
like smaller league football. We just built a stadium downtown, so there's a couple of those. I've got, what else did I get? So I've been working on one of the original Lego Sports, and these oh my gosh, these stickers are pristine. Usually they're all like tattered, dried out, and
Nope, Charlie, I can make a pig fly.
hey, I got what? You're on it. You got it, man. That's the now that, sir, is how you solve a problem. But now that you did that, game over, man. Because now pigs are flying and it's game over.
Pigs in space.
So dare I ask, what's next? Is it going to rain cats and dogs?
Cats and dogs living together, total anarchy. Well, One Shop stream yesterday was the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Look, Charlie showing castle parts.
Well, they had this one.
There is a link in the chat if you wish to join. And if you can't see the link, there's another one.
I've got a set to build, so
I actually haven't got anything to do, but I have got 2 sets going tomorrow. So happy
There's
I
days.
did find that one. And what y'all are European. What flag is that? Anyone?
That one?
I would have said Finland, being blue and white.
Well, I think all the Scandinavians have the cross.
Yeah.
But see,
I was going to say is that Greece, but I don't know if that's Greece or not.
No, Greece is blue and white, but it's got a cross in the corner and then smaller stripes.
That's what
Several
I thought.
stripes.
And so
That one, it could be one of the former Eastern European countries.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. So,
here we go. Full stream.
How's it going, guys?
How you doing, B-Fab?
Just chilling on my work break. Saw you were live, and I'm like, well, might as well pop in. So, yeah. Stuff in my face. So if y'all hear munching, 'cause I'm hungry. They don't feed me at work, so.
What you got? You got a new job?
It's surprising. I feel like I get new jobs every week. So.
So you're a
I
man
feel
of
like-
many talents, B-Fab, yes?
Yeah, so I'm really good at getting jobs. I'm also really good at getting fired. So.
Well, then what you should do is start a recruitment agency.
That's a great idea. If you've been fired, come here.
That's it. Boss being unfair to you, don't like where you work. I know how you feel. That could be your punchline.
I almost walked out today. I was so upset. I'm just like, guys. I'm like, stop. I'm going to walk. And they're like, why? I'm like, because our team's lazy.
Yeah, that's one thing that does annoy me in the workplace, when you find that there are genuine, honest people working hard and there are other people sitting there expecting to be carried. Or that's one thing that does fire my temper.
So, like, the thing about this job, right, everyone does the same thing, right? So, like, managers, regular workers, like, you ring, you do this, you do, like, deal with customers. We had, like, 8 customers on one line, so I'm like, yo, I need backup. And all of a sudden, the lady goes, I'm busy. And I'm like, I will walk if you don't come up here. And then she comes up here after. I'm just like, then I talk to the main manager, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to deal with this right now. Like, if somebody wants to be lazy, I'm not going to. I will leave. I will drive home. And they're like, oh, just calm down. I'm like, no, I will, like, literally, you get paid to do a job. If you're going to be lazy, Don't deal with me. Be like, I will put you in your place.
Well,
So
it's like you said though, BFAB. Why should you do the work of two people for one wage? You
Yeah.
shouldn't.
it's just like if you're getting paid a certain amount, right? Like, do your job. Like, I wish I had. So I'm a shift manager, right? So like I don't have that much power unless like the main manager is gone, right? So like I'm like, yo, like if the other workers are gonna be lazy, I'm gonna say something. So but they don't listen to me. I don't have really any power.
What you need to do, BFAB, is turn around and say, "Do you know who I am? I am a moderator in so many chats on YouTube."
I wish that worked in the real world. You know who I am? I'm a brother from another
brand.
brand.
Community.
Do you know what? I will be
I'm a
honest.
big name in the Lego community.
Every time I buy Lego from Facebook Marketplace, I say, "Hi, I'm Brett. I'm a Lego YouTuber. How are you? What's your channel name?" They all take my channel name. So
I love
You know?
that. You have like that confidence, which I respect that. I couldn't do that. I only did that one time to a friend and it backfired against me. He's like, guys, you wouldn't be able to believe how many subscribers I have. And I'm like, how much? He's like, 3, dude. I have 3 people sub to me. So at this time, I had like 3,000. So I'm like, oh, 3. I have 3,000. He's like, what? He's like, tell me your channel name. I told him and I said, don't tell anyone. And he told everyone. So it backfired against me.
yeah, no, I push my channel because I don't care for monetization. I've
Yeah.
got a Mrs. Brett. You know, if you've got a Mrs. Brett, you don't need monetization. You just say, "Mrs. Brett, I need a Lego set," and she says, "Oh no."
You have a sugar mama, basically.
I want one of those too.
Trust me, woodshop teacher, it takes you many years to find one. Many years.
I guess
Well,
my regular mother counts. I
can.
mean, I'm like,
Sweat is a charm, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, borrow me $3,000, and she's like, okay. I'm like, I'll eventually pay you back 10 years, So
BFAB, I'd pay her back in a week, mate. You don't want to know the interest on 10 years.
she's nice enough not to charge interest. So I mean, that's one benefit. Like people like, dude, why do you still with your mother? I'm like, I'm 22. She gives me free food. I mean, I still buy a lot of my own stuff, and she'll loan me money. I'm like, that's the life. Come on, like, I don't have a kid, a wife, a girlfriend. I'm free. So.
Hang on, that you know of, BFAB. We need to get that in, that you know of.
Brett, you have like 7 kids. You've been busy, man.
Actually, BFAB, I only have 4, buddy. But Mrs. Brett has 1.
I thought you had 7 this whole time. What happened to the other 3, Brett?
BFAB, can you see the colour of my hair? This is not grey, buddy.
No, your hair's nice, man. It looks good.
Yeah, no, I have 4. Mrs. Brett has 9, and I took Mrs. Brett's on as my own because I don't believe in the word step parent. It was just parent.
So you have 13 kids total? 13?
12. Don't say 13, BFAB. She'd be thinking that you know something I don't.
Dang, man. Holy crap, dang.
Yeah,
I mean, you have my respect, man, but like, dang, I don't know what I'd do with that many kids. I'd be like, I'm sending you to your aunts, I'm giving you up, I'm leaving you in front of a fire station, like.
Yeah, no, it is, most of the time the kids behave. I say most of the time. It's what you make of it. They're kids. They're trapped indoors. Unfortunately, the UK is the last one to let everybody back out, which is hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know America's been wandering around for like 2 or 3 weeks now, and you can go in shops and all the rest of it. But yeah, considering they've been trapped indoors for 1.5 years, they haven't actually been that bad. I expected a lot worse than what I've got over the last 1.5 years. But they've behaved to a point, they're back at school now. Oh my, right. M Productions, can you do me a favour, please, buddy? Can you drop out for a little while?
Okay.
Thank you. Means a lot. All right, let's put this one in. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, Brett, I've got some shit to do. We'll see you later.
Okay, Charlie, before you go, on your earlier tangent, I bet you haven't got one of these.
I believe I do. Put it in my pile. I need more. I need more.
It'll go in your pile, buddy. Right.
Right.
If you've got to shoot, Charlie, thank you ever so much for coming on, buddy. You know it means the world to me.
If I did what I could, anything for you, and then we'll talk later. We'll see you the rest of the week.
Take care, buddy.
I got supper and everything's on the kettle. And a woodshop teacher, nice to see you again.
You leaving, Charlie?
Can I see your shirt?
Bye, Charlie.
Can I see your shirt?
He's always wanting to see the shirt.
It's Odin's figure.
Oh, Odin.
He's my patron god.
Now, just because cultural appropriation, how do we say goodbye in Danish?
Farvel.
Farven. Goodbye.
Take care, Charlie.
Later, Charlie.
Cheerio. Oh, hey, Thomas.
Bye,
As usual,
Charlie.
we'll see you later. Bye, Brick Sloth. Yes, you are there. Oh, and BFAB. Very nice to see you too.
Have fun. Take care, man.
Yeah. So you're not coming on camera, Hoosier?
Well,
No?
that was the best.
I know.
I'm cleaning out.
Hoosier, do you remember what you said to me yesterday?
What was that?
I think Brett needs to be timed out.
Is it my turn?
No, you know I love you, buddy. You're good. It's all good. So what time do you go back in, BFAB?
I go back in. What is it? Let's see. Let me do the math. In 7 minutes.
That's cool. That's cool. Like I say, I appreciate you coming on. You know.
Yeah. Always fun to pop in when I have the opportunity. You know. So.
Well, it's a little bit crazy, and this will probably be the last time you'll see me with this much hair because I'm actually getting a haircut this week. Thank God.
Look at that hair, man. You have nice hair. No receding hairline or anything.
No.
You got lucky with all the kids you're taking care of. My hair would be gone.
You know what? My eldest daughter is nearly 16, and she rang me up the other day and she said, "Do you know what, Daddy? I've got to say thank you for your hair." She said, "It's so thick and so long." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, my hair's the same way now, and it's half down my back." I was like, "All right, okay." So yeah, the hair seems to be. I mean, my father's 60 something, and he's still got a full head of hair. So
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, this day and age, I feel like people are starting to bald like mid-20s. You know, I mean, I know people who are like 18 who are balding, and I'm like, dang.
I have a friend who is 21 years old, and I kid you not, he is as grey as Philip Schofield is up top. He's 21 years old, and he is a silver fox. He wears a hat because of it.
Say mid-20s ass. I was balding as a teenager.
What, did it just never grow back, Who's? Oh! Shots fired. That's what you get for not having a plushie last night.
For what?
That's what you get for not having a plushie last night, Hoosier Bricks.
I told you I was too fat and lazy to get up to get one.
You've got to watch last night's Hoosier stream with Shop Teacher. We caused chaos for about 3 hours. Yes, it was a very good watch. Like I said, I stayed up till 5:30 this morning in the UK because of it. It was a hoot last night. Me, Josh, Hoosier, Bricks for Chris, everybody in the chat. I mean, even the people coming in, as people were joining the stream, they're all holding up plushies because we all had plushies. And obviously my plushie is my good buddy Bricks. That's the only plushie I've got in the Lego room. And I have my Sloth sitting there, and every time I come in the Lego room, Sloth's got a smile on the face, and I'm like, "Yep."
All right, buddy, I'm bailing out and going back to cleaning house and killing kids.
Yeah, you kill them kids. Take care, Hoosier. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Bye, Hoosier.
Look at Cabbage Face firing this question. Why does the hair on your head keep growing, but the hair on your body stop at a certain length?
Does it really? I'm trying to think. So I have leg hair, chest hair, other hair. You're right. Yeah, it doesn't.
My theory is that
okay then.
due to stress, the rubbing of clothes and such, I actually think that when your hair gets long enough, it breaks off. That would be my theory.
I like it. I like your theory.
And I like how they say the hair on your body.
I thought you were a wood shop teacher, not a science teacher.
He's a teacher of many things, then.
Confession, before I started studying to become a teacher, I actually went 1.5 years to a nursing school studying to become a nurse.
Ooh.
I can see it.
Anatomy and physiology is one of my main subjects when I teach nature and science today.
Yeah, fair play, Woodshop. Now, I actually have what I call a couple of my primate hairs, and I have 1 or 2 long hairs. I have one that grows on my arm, and I think it's from when I must have been a monkey in a previous life or something. Because this hair just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing.
We've got an ox body.
Say that
I
again.
don't know if I asked you this before, but how old are you, if you don't mind saying?
What, me, BFAB?
Yeah.
I'm 40. I was 40 in November, buddy.
Yeah, you're killing it, man. Luscious hair, man. You're rocking the 20-year-old hair. Okay, that's awesome.
20-year-old hair, 80-year-old body, BFAB. Let me tell you.
you say 8-year-old body or 80?
80-year-old body.
I was about to say that's a little weird.
Yeah, no.
And 5-year mentality in the brain.
Well, you know, I did purchase a 4+ set a couple of days ago, Woodshop PT.
It's okay. I can't build some of the sets every once in a while, you know. So every once in a while, you need that 4+ set.
I picked up the is it the Lego City Airport? The 4+ airport comes with a tower and a plane. Basically, I had the choice of 4 or 5 items. One of them was the new city house that Greg built a couple of weeks ago. Now, I don't like the look of that city house. I do like the look of the Andrea Friends house, but it was beyond my budget. So with that, I just went for the airport because it was different, and it's something that Lego don't do on repeat every single year. So for me, it was something different.
So I'm gonna start flexing my Andrea's house on Brett.
Go on then. I'll get Haley to flex on you. She's building it into a modular.
I'm going to flex my way out of here and get back to work because my break is now over. Horrible transition, but it was nice chatting with all of you guys, and take care, guys.
See you.
Take care.
I retract my previous statement, hearing that Haley is making it into a modular. My statement has been retracted.
Yes, I figure it would be. Haley is doing a brilliant job of turning that into a modular as well. I really can't wait to see the final outcome for that. Again, I know Haley's got 3 or 4 sets though, which is one of my regrets inside Castle is I only ever bought 1. I wanted to buy 2, but I didn't have the finances. Oh. Yeah.
What time is it for you, Brett? Like 11?
Just gone, yeah. Which will mean that the woodshop teacher must be close to midnight because you're an hour ahead.
Midnight, so I'm going to jump off pretty soon because I actually got physical in the classroom with students teaching tomorrow. Yay! For the first time since the 18th of December.
I'm sure it'll be nice for you, just like other people, which are the routines that we've missed out on over the last year and a half. Of just, yeah.
I have been told by some of my colleagues that one of the classes actually said, they were looking forward to coming back to class, but mainly because they knew they were going to be taught by me.
Well, that says something, buddy.
I don't know what it is that I have done, but apparently I'm doing something right.
I can tell you, woodshop teacher, as a child, I was very much like that myself, but I did have one or two teachers that saw past the facade as a child and saw that I was quite clever. One of them being my history teacher. He always turned around and said, you're wasting your talents, Brett, you're wasting your talents. And it's teachers like you the world needs more of, buddy. If the kids are that excited that they want to come back to your class specifically, then you are doing something very right, my friend.
My history teacher scared the crap out of me because he was also the school cop, and I saw him slam a kid into a locker.
Only in America.
Yep.
Yep, best country in the world apparently, but we have crazy teachers slamming people into lockers.
When I was at school end productions, the teacher used to throw chairs across the room. So, you know, please don't think you're the only one. And if it wasn't chairs, it was the board rubber.
There was a dent in the locker. There was legit a dent in that locker for the rest of the year.
Well, I've only had one. One time he threw his keys across the room. But that was pretty much it. Luckily.
It was a long time ago I was in school. If I'm 40, the last time I was in school was probably 25 years ago.
Yeah, dang.
And I left with no qualifications whatsoever. It took me later on in life to go back and get what I needed paperwork-wise. But my message to any youngster is, don't be a fool, keep your head in school. Good grades mean a good job, means lots of Lego, lots of monorails, lots of trains, lots of everything that makes Brett happy. You just got to have that good work ethic at school, get good grades, get a good job. That's all I ask of the younger generation. Learn from my mistakes.
Get good grades, get a good job, get good Lego.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever you need to motivate you. If somebody had said to me at 15, if you finish school, I'll buy you a monorail, I would have stayed there till I was 18. Most definitely. I like the fact that none of the chat want to come in and say hello. Cabbage Face, Brick Scene, Miss Bricks of Fun. Anybody care to come in and say hi? You are welcome.
From the
And you sneak in anywhere you can.
I'm like a weasel in a sewer.
We're getting
Wait,
video.
Saki?
Oh, look. Is that an alien?
The alien, because you can never have too many aliens.
This is true. This is true.
Have you gotten around to naming some of those female aliens from the other day?
It's not that woodshop. In a month or two, I got to send Slough a package, and when I send it to Slough, Slough's going to have to redo Slough City because I'm sending tonnage over this time. I want a house in Slough City that's mine for myself and Al, my alligator. Then I've got a female alligator that's actually albino for Al. So there's a Mrs. Al. So I've got Mr. and Mrs. Crocodile. And I'm going to send Slough some bricks over so that Slough can build me my own residence because I've got tons of bricks. It's the least I can do. And yeah, if Slough's going to humour me, then I will send some bricks over, some slopes, whatever Slough says is needed. And yeah, Slough can build me a house. If you want windows, I'll send you windows. But yeah, I will have a house in Slough City eventually. I've also got some base plates to go to Slough, but we are talking months away now because obviously, as you know, postage abroad is a little bit costly.
Welcome to Slough City.
So we have the non-binary Clover. We have Ariadne.
You can hook me up with her.
That red hair was epic.
Yep.
We have Deanna.
Oh yeah.
Cool looking fig.
Beverly.
Nice
blue
hair.
hair. I like that blue hair.
Dax.
I got the J torso and some what's it called hair.
Meow.
And Catherine.
Take care, Lee. Have a good evening.
Sleep.
Thanks for
sleep
stopping
well.
by.
Peace.
Bye, Miss Bricks of Fun.
Yeah, no, that's cool, Brixine. We'll get you on another day, buddy. I didn't realise you was at work. As you see, the Brett streams are starting to become a little bit more frequent as of recent. What's this,
Two
like
in a
2
week.
2 in 4 days or 2 in 5 days? That's a miracle for me.
My ox's face fell off.
Oh, no. It's all right, Em. I've actually got some. Is it the Rhino from the Monster book or whatever it is from Fantastic Beasts? And it comes with a rhino, some sort of dragon. There's bits of them all everywhere, buddy. You're not the only one. Oh, look at the eyes. Look at that. That's vintage. I can smell that from here, Slough.
Yeah.
And I know that because all my Paradisa women have got the same eyes and the same lipstick.
I've been wanting to collect a little bit of Paradisa, a couple smaller sets, but
Good luck with that, Ed. Have you seen the price of the stuff, buddy? It's extortionate.
that's why I said one of the little ones, because there's an $8 little box set, and that'd be the extent of what I bought from Paradisa.
Well, we are, Em. To give you an idea, this
Getting
set,
individual parts.
That's like $250 or
Whoa,
something
actually,
like that.
it wasn't quite that much in
Well,
the
it
UK,
wasn't-
I believe. I believe this set, when I looked on eBay at sold items, this was about a £60 set.
Oh, so like 100 something.
Yeah, well, about 80 to 100, yeah, US by the time you convert it.
America.
But the bigger set, the bigger set that I've got is actually worth only the same money, even though it's twice the size of that set. And it's because I believe they only made about 8 or 9 sets for Paradisa. That's why the small sets can be worth as much as the big sets. But yeah, it's out there. This come from a lovely lady in my area. It was posted on Facebook Marketplace. I was the first person to message. When the lady arrived, I asked, being polite, as I said earlier as well, also touted my channel, you know. By the way, did I mention I'm a Lego YouTuber? Oh, no. Can you send your channel name through, please? Yeah, done all of that. And I said, can I ask, was this your children's Lego? And the lady turned round very nicely and said, no, it's not my children's Lego. It was actually my Lego when I was a child. Which to me, then my eyes lit up, because any adult that keeps Lego until they are an adult from their childhood generally looks after it. When I opened the box, there's about 10 pieces missing from both sets, which are hard to
Okay, Ox update.
There we go.
And his head's jiggly.
Is it on a technique thing?
Oh, I still gotta build his little stand to sit on. And now
But yeah.
we have horror movie Ox.
Back to the Paradisa, when I look
Sorry.
through the boxes, it's actually got the original 1990 posters for the Paradisa still in it. Now, the posters are probably worth as much as some of the Lego, because as children, all these posters were taken out and put on walls or marked for children that wanted to get sets, which one of the posters has got writing on it. I'm also going to send one to Sloth so that when Sloth gets the first package, there will be a Paradisa picture in Sloth's Lego room as well. Because, yeah, these things are worth, to me, as much as the sets are, because you will just not find a complete poster like that anymore.
I need to stop marking up those, because I mark them up in circle sets that I want. I need to stop doing that.
It's a natural thing to do, Em. It is a natural thing to do, but I'm sure if you could go back in time and ask this lady as a child, please don't do that, you get told it's my set, I'll do what I like with it.
Yeah.
So, children are very much like that. I used to sit and look through the catalogues. I've got some of the vintage catalogues here that come from other bolts that I've bought. And wow, man, I just love a fraction of some of the sets that are in these old catalogues. You know, the castles, the space, the city.
Any castle you like.
I'm sure you would understand the woodshop teacher, especially when I say it goes back to like all the early 70s city stuff, where the hospital was very basic, the police station was very basic, you had light and sound had just come out, and that was like quite interesting.
Back when the world was black and white.
Well, I mean, again, you should know this by now, Em. Sloth definitely knows this. Me and Sloth, and especially the woodshop teacher, love anything vintage. The more vintage it is, the better.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Where did
Oh,
it
you
go?
want to talk about vintage, eh? You want to talk about vintage?
I seem to have misplaced the hospital, but I got the gravel yacht.
Talk about vintage.
I've actually got that set, Em. You need to pull something else out, buddy.
Yes,
Yeah, well, I only paid $30 for it, so nah.
Sorry, how much, Em?
$30 right there.
That's not too bad. I bought that set with the original Lego City Hospital for £40 in the UK. Then I sold the Lego City Hospital for 25. So that ship ended up costing me £15. But no, Em.
$20. I'm getting.
When I say vintage, buddy, look at my road plate pile.
I'm a T-Fall. I don't have.
This is the original London bus.
Yep. The real deal, baby.
Circa 1975.
Yeah.
I got it complete, unaltered, all original parts for $10.
I don't have
shipping included.
disposable income. I have maximum $80 a month. So yeah.
You know what, Em? I don't have much more
That's
than
my
you.
excuse.
$10 was my budget.
Oh, mate. Oh.
I currently don't have any budget for Lego because I have to buy tires for the car.
Brett.
I actually have that base plate as well.
The base plate and the bricks for the hospital.
Look, you can see just that little white window with the frame around it. That's old Lego, not new Lego. This is where I've gone wrong. Everybody's out buying all the latest and greatest sets, and I'm trying to go backwards, buying all the older sets.
Yeah, that was I believe
I like the
also
older ones better.
After one of Lee's streams, Tasman said he had done an interview with her for his podcast, and he said he wants to put me into one of his podcasts as well, simply because of all these vintage sets.
Yeah, I've had the same thing.
It'll be quite fun.
I've had the same thing, Woodshop. I'll tell you a little tidbit that I don't know if you know. Charlie Bluegrass, who was in earlier, has actually got a set that Tasman had when he was a child. And from what I've understood, because I wasn't there when this was being said, I've only heard afterwards, Tasman's family had a flood in Australia and the set got destroyed. And he was talking to Charlie and said, oh, I'd love to find the set again. And with that, Charlie went and pulled the box out and went, what set? And Taz went, oh my God. Wait. So now, Charlie and Taz are in talks over that set because it is an iconic vintage set that means something to Taz. You know, this is where the Lego community comes into its own. You know, everybody helps everybody achieve their goals. That way, then we all get where we want to go together. And that is my mentality on my Lego family. You know, if I help my fellow Lego man, we all get to the end goal at the same time.
I enter giveaways and giveaways.
We're all winners.
Yeah. Well, Brett, I'll jump off, get some sleep, get ready for tomorrow.
Have a good first day back, Woodshop. Take care on that moped.
See you.
I will.
Bye.
Take care, buddy. Thanks for
Bye, guys.
I'm waving. I just don't have a camera on.
You're
That's
leaving?
cool, Em.
You're waving.
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 Wait.
We're going to go for another 9 minutes, guys. All right, because we're on 121, so another 9 minutes, and we call it on the stream. Hi, Ingrid. Listen, hun. We're going to do another 10 minutes,
Hi,
but we
Ingrid.
might do a little backstage.
This
There
was
is-
100. Oh, sorry.
there is the link there, Ingrid, if you'd like to join us.
I feel like this year the Ox set was 110% worth what I paid for it.
Do you know what, buddy? It doesn't look that bad, actually. I'm not one for going with the grain, so to speak, but yeah, as a rule, it doesn't look that bad, a little set.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to spend $85 and get it, but I had money, but no way to get to the Lego store, so didn't get it. So I had to order it off Ricklink months later.
This is the problem I have, Em. There is no Lego store near me. It's a minimum 2.5 hour drive to get to a Lego store.
It's about an hour and a half for me, so.
Yeah, but taking into account, Em, that you don't drive and I do, buddy, I still
Yeah, I
won't
know.
go to the Lego store. I will not spend my money in there at their extortionate prices. Sorry. I don't mind buying certain things off.
I mostly buy online, honestly.
Hello, honey. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, as you can hear, I'm a lot better than I was the other day.
Good, I'm glad you're doing better.
Yeah, I've had some rest. I'm getting there.
Good.
So what are you building, Ingrid, apart from a face?
Just a face.
From
For that. I've got to say, Ingrid, are you trying to give Motor a run for his money or what?
Moto is way ahead of me. Let me
Hey,
tell
listen, don't you dare put yourself down. You are a brilliant builder, Ingrid, and don't let anybody tell you different. All right?
you. Moto is years way ahead of me. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's years ahead of all of us, but it gives us
Granted,
something.
he has a degree for graphic design, so I'd say that might help the degree and everything.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
don't put yourself down, Ingrid.
But I'm having fun. Let's just say that.
That is the only thing that matters, Ingrid. As long as you are having fun, You're doing something you enjoy. It's all that matters, son. I have been building.
You
and
see
I'm gonna
stick figure review?
go on then. You do a stick figure review while I quickly finish off because he's going to go mental at me tomorrow if this is not finished.
I said of you, not review.
Of me?
Yes, this is as close as I can get with the parts available.
See, this is why I should really do my own. Well, as you see, I've got the two Jokers anyway. But yeah, I should really get a figure made up, I suppose, at some point. Right, where are my bits for the train? Where are my bits for the train? Bits for the train, bits for the train. I will find. Sip of the drink.
I've got 356 days until I can post a video.
Huh? Why?
Which is, I bought the Emerald Knight, which is going to be yet another Rickroll. Because it will be April Fool's next year.
Oh.
Right, Brett is scratching his head, wondering what he done. The rest of the supports for the train. That is the trouble with Lego, guys. As soon as you put it down, it takes you about a week to find it again. I will get there. I will find them. There they are. I've only got 3 left. So let's have a look.
Time to flex.
Okay, there you go. Can you see the gap now between the track? If I do that.
No, too dark.
Still done.
Is that better? Can you see here, Ingrid? I've got probably 3 pieces of straight track to connect it up.
Oh yeah,
You got like a flashlight?
You still need more light on the subject, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've got the light on at the other end of the room, guys, and you're all saying it's dark.
It does look dark. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, but this is where
You got to do like this.
is that better? Hold it up.
Get one of these, and then you
No.
move it around as you need it.
Oh,
I kind of have one of them sloth, but it's sitting behind the table up here where the carpet is.
I don't have mine plugged in, but this is a good light that we got at Walmart.
What's
like
your light level right now, Brett?
$20.
It needs to be about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I do have lights in here, but it would just be so much aggravation to move them all.
Oh yeah.
I don't even have like an expensive light. I have a Goodwill lamp that's been smashed by my dogs.
Okay, so this one right here is bendable, so that way you can highlight what you want to build, and it's at the dollar store. Just like
Dollar General, Dollar Tree, what you mean?
oh, I just
Because I might need one.
dollar.
Right. Hopefully, there is enough track for this, because Tommy Lee wants to race trains tomorrow, so it's down to Dad to get it built.
I always forget his name. Tommy Lee. Okay.
Yeah.
Killer Mom.
Huh?
Get me ran over by that guy because I was running in the street because I almost got ran over yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Right.
I didn't.
I
get
am
hit.
not called a loving time. I'm testing this tonight. I don't care what anybody says. I love you all, but I'm not testing this tonight.
Yeah, we can just see the train smash together.
Well, it's not that Mrs. Brett's in the other room and she's got to get up at 6:30. It's a bit unfair for me to go joyriding the trains at nearly midnight.
Oh, yeah.
I think she may have something to say about it.
Well, she's the boss.
Well,
You know the rules.
as they say, her who buys the Lego makes the rules.
I thought it was happy wife, happy life.
That's right. Happy wife, happy life. And don't you
That's
forget,
what I've heard.
I am only going to say this because of my motorcycle. Honda life, Honda wife. That's what they say.
I thought they said that about Harleys.
No, Harleys are for old people and productions. That's why my father's got one.
Hey, same.
wow.
It's something that men seem to have called a midlife crisis. They go through it about 50, so I've got 10 years yet. I'm good.
Yeah, my dad's having that. He's about 50. Well, over 50.
All right.
So. Crap, there's that vintage motorcycle where I can put my Brett Sig fig on it. I have a really old motorcycle piece for some reason.
Let's try that, he says. As if I don't get this done by tomorrow, Tommy Lee's going to be like, Daddy, why can we not race the Tuddies? I'll be like, Daddy was screaming last night. Oh.
I have what you can say because I failed you, child.
Right, now I need that bag.
Yeah.
As you can see,
Yeah.
We're past
I am
when
being
you said
productive,
we
people.
end.
I am being productive.
Sorry, I should have muted when I was answering Salvador's question. Sorry.
No, that's all right, Ingrid.
Hey, where's Eeyore?
Is that a rock monster, Sloth?
Yep.
That was a good guess, considering I was halfway up the room.
Can we see Eeyore now? Sloth City's getting really big now.
Who's got Eeyore?
It's not like Eeyore, it's a name of this thing.
Is that one of the Star Baby things, Sloth?
Oh, okay.
It's one of the crystal things that came in one of the superhero girl sets. And
Yeah,
I didn't
they're
know
like-
if it had a name, but since it had kind of a forlorn look, like it suffers from chronic depression,
Yeah.
a very
It does
low
look kinda
affect.
sappy.
I didn't see
It
that.
looks really sarcastic.
What? I don't get what set you're talking about. I'm a little out of the loop apparently.
These were from like 2016, the DC
he
superhero
came-
girl stuff,
Oh.
Yeah. He came
and they're called.
with the set that this tank came in.
Oh, nice.
Imagine driving
With
around
mini
in a
dolls
tank in
that
Sloth
have been
City.
dissected and turned into mannequins.
What,
Then
in
there-
the tattoo shop?
Poor mini dolls. They always get beat up on.
Drop. And now my phone's dying again.
Uh-oh. Yeah. And of course, I won't be able to stay long because my phone's stupid.
I'm going to leave that till tomorrow. I'm actually not going to stress myself and try pulling my arms like that. It's not good. Not on Sunday night, cut.
Hey Brett, behold, Americoin.
Well, what's the chat saying?
The chat's very quiet, Ingrid. We've got 3 people watching, 3 amazing people that stay tuned in to us talking nonsense.
Hi, chat.
Here's D.
Okay, I'm gonna flip a coin. And it will decide a very important decision. What's his name? Zeke?
Yes, no, Ingrid, so far this evening, Ingrid, we've had in the woodshop teacher, solo brick builder, bluegrass brick, B-fab, Boozer bricks. we've been busy. I've only been streaming an hour and a half. It was just a random stream. But I'm glad that you got to join this time, Ingrid. I'm very glad.
Thank you.
We are now joined by Bubbles and Ari because people are coming in.
Yay.
Perfect.
I think it's starting to look like a person.
It looks like a person.
I love the dog sticking his head out the back of that car.
Nice nose. I really love the nose, honestly.
I'm going to tell you the truth. It's kind of scary looking at first.
Now that's the one next to the dog that's scary looking.
This is supposed to be.
He's a Kardashian hound, and he is a very handsome Kardashian hound.
A Kardashian hound?
The other one's a husky or
the second
something.
one's after plastic surgery.
Where's Kim? Kim Kardashian.
That was just lying there. You know it.
Santa, like your city is growing and growing.
Smiling
by
for the camera.
Oh. Your city's always growing by leaps and bounds.
You need
It has
to get the
gotten a lot
Minecraft big
bigger.
house. That would fit Sloth City perfectly.
Get the what?
There will be an expansion, Ingrid, as soon as I get my package over to
I
Sloth.
apologize. I have 3 dogs in my room.
So you're getting Sloth some more what? Mini
Sloth's got more figures for Sloth City. There is a Mrs. Owl the alligator to go with my alligator that I adopted in Sloth City. I'm going to send Sloth bits to build Brett's Build's house. I don't know if you saw it, Ingrid. Can you just look at the camera for a second, Hannah? I am most proud of this. And then let me switch the cameras because I'm still on the train one.
Those are videos. I don't have those yet.
Right. Can you see this hat? This hat comes from Brick Sloth, and what I done was I got one of the children to do the B and the B for Brett's Builds.
Nice. I saw it on Instagram.
It's the first time today I've worn this hat since Sloth sent it to me, and I wouldn't wear it till Mary Jane had got the B and the B out of the dots, and this is why I keep dots lying around for this reason. People say, "Oh, dots got no use." Well, clearly dots have got a use because nobody else in the UK's got a hat like this. No.
I like it.
I absolutely love it, Sloth, and I will be repping it to my Lego shop when I go to get parts. I will actually take some pictures for you the day I go to my Lego shop And I'm going to see what the lady in my Lego shop says about it, because I'd imagine she's never seen anything like that before. So it will be quite intriguing to see what people think and say. But yeah, I love that. You know, Sloth knocked it out the park with that. That was my first package from Sloth, and Sloth knocked it out the park. Because anybody that knows me knows that I am hat mad. Absolutely hat mad. And Sloth just nailed that on the first go. Big respect.
And I had the canoe and the little tribal guys set up on it. Your Islanders.
Yeah. I love my Islanders as well. They're behind me on the floor on the base plate. I've got to rebuild their foot or whatever it is. Because I stood on it like a true Lego A-fold. You try to do something and you hear a crunch and you're like, what's that? And it's like, do I dare to look? As long as it's not the Islanders. And when I looked, it was the building. The Islanders were to the side. And I'm like, carry on building now. But yeah, I absolutely love the hat. That is one of my prized possessions. I am going to rep it as much as I can. And yeah, if anybody asks where I got it from, I will be more than happy to tell them.
Hey, I've got a great set for Tommy Lee. Behold.
You can tell he's young, can't you, Sloth? M Productions, if I gave that to Tommy Lee, it would be in about 8 pieces in about 3 seconds. But I gave him the car that comes with the diner that had been craggled. Somebody had glued the car together. And within 4 minutes, he took
I
the
was
car.
just saying because little kids like pull back molds and crap.
Yeah. Little kids like to take glued cars apart as well. Within 4 minutes, he'd snap the wheels off, snap the doors off, try taking the bonnet off it.
What doors, though?
Well, I'm not going upstairs to get the remains of the car. Let's put it that way. But yes, he destroys. The only thing he does not destroy.
In 2 groups.
So this would
Things
happen.
that break into pieces that can be put back together, and things that break into pieces that cannot be put back together.
Yep.
Childhood is about determining what category everything belongs in.
I'll tell you guys, at the moment, the only category Tommy Lee cares about is Tommy Lee has learned the red button in the middle of the controller stops the train. So now what he does is he starts the train and stops the train. Starts it and stops it. He does that all the time. But I've just taught him, and I'm quite proud of myself for this one. I've got a couple of switches on the train track. And there's one switch that he can't touch, because if he touches it, the trains derail. It's in a bad place. If he touches that switch, it will cause major problems with the trains. He has now learned not to touch that switch, but he can touch the other switch. And what he does is, as the train goes round, is stop it, switch it, the train will go round one way, then he'll stop it again, switch it back and watch it go the other way. Now, for a 2-year-old, that is pretty bloody clever, if you ask me. Because at 2 years old, I was imagining I was eating dirt and worms and everything else.
Oh,
Well, it doesn't mean he can't do that.
genius compared to
Could be
me
well
at 3 years old. I thought it was fun to run into walls with the brute force of my head taking the hit.
Well, don't worry, Tommy does that as well, mate. He's got a hard head on him. He walks into doors and then he just looks at me and walks off.
Because my mom used to do roller derby, and all I had to do all night was run into a door because I wasn't born with an iPad in my hand. So I would just run into a door for 2 hours and then go home and pass out.
Wow. I don't suppose it was very healthy.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I have to
Okay,
go downstairs and run up.
I thought Sloth City was downstairs, not upstairs.
No M Productions. Buddy,
It started
you
off
take care.
downstairs in the library. It got moved upstairs to its own room.
It was nice seeing you.
I apologize for my ignorance.
Yeah,
You take
Okay.
care, buddy. I'll message you later on,
Brett
all right?
knows because he's been there since it was down below with the purple walls.
Yeah.
God awful purple walls.
Now I'm the only one with purple.
These are much better.
Take care, buddy. I'll message you in a little
But
while.
yeah,
Thanks.
I'll see you guys later.
Take care.
Bye.
This is a wall. It's very sentimental.
Well, as you can see, I'm not joking. Look, I have got the purple wall that Sloth was on about. Look. There's my purple.
Here is about $100 worth of minifigs.
That was $100 worth?
More like 80. It was an expression.
Wow.
Still, that's almost the price of the Hidden Side Castle in the UK, buddy, and you've got 3 figures to show for it.
Yeah, but
Very-
I collected these over multiple months and wasn't really looking at the Hidden Side Castle. I wasn't really looking into the Hidden Side that much.
The point I'm trying to make, is you could have spent $100 a little bit better, buddy.
Well, it's really on what I enjoy, so.
Well, that's it. If you enjoy them figures, so be it. But personally, what did you say? You spent nearly $100 on them. You could buy,
80.
if you lived
It was-
over here, you could
I
buy
was
all that
exaggerating
Paradise set for the price of them 3 figures.
Well,
I was
So,
more or
like-
less trying to exaggerate for comedic effect.
some people will pay like $3,000 for one figure. Let's say Mr. Gold. I don't know what's that going for. $10,000?
Ingrid, it depends. It depends who's got it, where they are, and what the actual price is at the time. With
And
that
who's
figure,
willing to pay for it?
These
With
are
that-
fig-
the only way I would buy Mr. Gold is if I happen to hit 6 numbers on the lotto. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
6 numbers.
Well, yeah, whatever it is, Emma. I don't do the lottery, but I would not spend £10,000 on a minifigure. I'm sorry, I am not stir crazy.
They're crazy. Funny.
You know, I've got 4 children. £10,000 will be £2,500 to each of my children before it would be a Mr. Gold. I promise you.
Yeah, if I had $10,000, I wouldn't be buying a Mr. Gold with it.
What's up, MJ? I'll throw a link in the chat, buddy. If you want to pop in and say hi, you're more than welcome. I'm going to stream for about another 12 minutes because I've been going 1 hour 50. But yeah, we do another 10 minutes live, and then we might stay backstage for a little while as well. But there's the link there if you'd like to join, MJ. You're more than welcome, buddy. You know.
Having like every Ninjago set ever released if I had 10K.
Well, there's only 2 Ninjago sets that I've decided that I want, and that's a Ninjago, the big build, the main Ninjago build in the first one.
Oh,
Ninjago City and Docks and Garden.
The garden was the second one, Ingrid, but you know the first Ninjago build, the city block that's quite high, that was quite expensive. They're the only 2 Ninjago sets I actually
You
have.
mean Ninjago City?
Yep, Ninjago
Yeah,
City.
Ninjago City and the
What about
garden,
the
the
dogs?
dock.
and
If I had the
Ninjago
money.
Docks.
That's only like 2K though. You'd still have 8K to spend on castle crap, and you'd have a huge
The thing
castle,
is,
18 and a half Emerald Knights, probably.
I wouldn't buy trains, Em. Why does everyone think if I had a buttload of money, I'd buy trains?
Because you say you'd buy train.
No, I wouldn't. I'd buy 1 of each, Em, and I'd be happy with that. I don't need multiples of trains.
You
because
could
then
buy a Brickmania train for that much.
I'd have to put shelves up, Em, and I don't put Lego sets on shelves. It's just not in my
You
blood. No.
Well,
no.
I'm gonna make you mad.
I just don't have like a lot of space. My room's a 10 by 10 box and my bed takes up half of it. So, you know, I gotta work with the space I got.
I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Have no illusion. Before I moved in with Mrs. Brett, I had one table for all my Lego. Now I have 3 tables, 3 tilting stacks, and all the room underneath the table. And if you could actually come into my Lego room, you will see that underneath every single table is city sets, modulars, cars, trucks, helicopters, boats, you name it. It's under all 3 of my tables because I do not have the room to have it on display.
Soon I'm gonna have a lot more room because my futon's coming in and that takes up a lot less space than my bed, so excitement.
Good.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No, I will never be, no matter what set I buy, I will never ever be a shelf collector. I will never have Lego on shelves to display it. I'm sorry, that's not what I love about Lego. If I wanted something,
I don't just have it on shelves. I get it down all the time and play with it.
Well, that's the main thing. Then that's all right. But to me, anybody that has shelves is generally because they want to build it, put it up there and leave it, which I'm not about at all.
Wow, I would love it.
I make sure I don't break it when I play with it, of course, but I'll put these $25 minifigs in a car and have them do random crap for some reason.
Well, this is it. As you've heard them, tomorrow, me and Tommy Lee will be racing the trains. It will be him with his green diesel train and me with my blue cargo train, and we will.
That's his favorite, huh?
No, not his favourite, Em. I'm going to get it and show you. He's actually got his own train. I gave him his own train.
Oh, I thought his own train was his favorite.
Yeah, no. He's got upstairs, he's got Peppa Pig, Thomas Minis, everything that you'd expect a child to have, but that's not what he's into. This is his train. And as soon as I pair the train up, I pass the remote to him and then I come and sit in my chair and he does as he wishes with his
When
train.
I was a kid, all I did was buy vintage comics from a flea market for $4 and read them all the time when I was little.
Well,
I'm not going to say I'm not a kid because I'm 14, still a kid. Don't care.
Yeah, well,
but see, with me, Em, I never had a train set as a child, ever. So when Tommy Lee, oh, excuse me, I knew that one was coming. When Tommy Lee started to get attached to the train, I had to decide which one I was going to give him. Now I have 6 trains. I have 2 passenger, 2 cargo, and 2 diesels now as well. This train comes with power functions, a remote, so the train alone is £100 plus then. And other than him getting a little boisterous with it when it's not on the track, he's never took the train apart. He never tries to pull it apart because he understands that that train stays down here, whereas other Lego take upstairs. He'll often disappear out of my room with a minifigure or 2 and he'll be like, thank you, Daddy. You know, he loves the minifigures. He takes them apart and you never see them again. But with his train, he has learned decorum and he knows that it's something special. He knows that he's very privileged to come down here. Every time he walks in my Lego room, he goes, oh, wow, Daddy. You know, that just to hear him say that is priceless. Oh, wow, Daddy. And every single time I bring him in here, whether I've built something or not, oh, wow, Daddy. I'll have to get inside one day so you can actually see it.
I hate when my mom forces little kids into my room because then everything on the shelves are broken. And I
Well,
want to gouge my eyes out because it's going to take me so long to rebuild everything. Because they smash them together, so there's parts from an Ninjago set and a Friend set. And oh my god.
this is where having shelves could be a help to you.
Yeah.
Keep your 7-year-old, keep the 7-year-old, your friend's 7-year-old kid in the living room. Don't send them.
It's
I
not
know
even
I
that.
have toys in here. It's just I'm tired of getting them smashed.
Right? All my nieces and nephews know that I'm Uncle Brett the Lego man. All of them know that. Every time before lockdown, my sister would visit with my nephews. Can we go and see Uncle Brett's Lego room? Can we go and see Uncle Brett's Lego room? And if they hadn't behaved when they'd been here, then I would say no. And I'm very strict with my Lego room. Tommy Lee comes down if he is my son. If he misbehaves, he loses that right for that day. Mrs. Brett's children often ask to come down and see what I'm building as well. And if they misbehave, they don't come in my Lego room. This is my space. This is where I go to get away from them.
Your stepchildren.
They do come in here and they always like to see what I'm building. They love it. And I'm happy to show what I'm building if they're behaving. If they're not behaving, then they don't see anything. But yeah, I feel you because Tommy Lee comes in here. He grabbed the Hidden Side train a week ago and smashed it into a car. There's now bits of Hidden Side train everywhere. But he's 2 years old. You can't tell a 2-year-old off for doing what a 2-year-old does. Like I said.
But a 7-year-old disrespecting your property, you can kind of tell them it's wrong.
No,
I don't scream that on my phone.
The polite thing to say is, excuse me, can you leave my room, please?
No, I'll let them into the room. I say, if you break anything, get out.
And this is it. Like I said with Tommy,
more unpolite, personally.
You've just got to teach. You've just got to teach. Even though you're a young lad yourself, you've got to educate the children on ways to behave. Tommy Lee knows.
The smaller people.
Tommy Lee knows. When he comes in here, he has to listen to me. If he doesn't listen to me, I will pick him up and take him out of his room. So if I say, Daddy says no, he will look at me and stop what he's doing because he knows that as soon as I raise my voice, he gets picked up and taken out of here. And he doesn't want that. He wants to drive the train round. It's like a normal kid would. Right, we're at 1:58. I am going to end the stream.
Remember when you said we were ending in 10-30 minutes ago?
Yes, well, then Ingrid popped in, and Ingrid has to have a little bit of time. So, you know, we're not in that much of a rush then.
Sorry,
but yeah,
I was just trying to be funny.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to BFAB, Bluegrass Bricks, Hoosier Bricks, Solar Brick Builder, Woodshop Teacher, Ingrid, M Productions, just to name a few. In the chat, we've had Miss Bricks of Fun, Brick Team, Cabbage Face Lego, all you brilliant people. You all know who you are. Thank you ever so much for coming to the stream. It was just a bit of a random one, but I hope everyone's loved it. I am going to try to get another stream out at some point this week, so please stay tuned. I don't know what we'll be doing. But yeah, we're going to go to post show now, so take care, everyone. We will see you later on. And Charlie, I'll drop you an invite as soon as we go post show. Take care, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Brett's Builds. And we will see you on the next one.